you're not too late. We all have these amazing milestones we keep for mediocrity. After high school, you gotta know what you wanna do in college. You have to go to college. Oh, when you're in college, you need to know what you're gonna do when you graduate. You should have life figured out after college. And at 30, you should have kids, have an amazing wife, and live in an amazing house. That are our milestones. And they're either for mediocrity or they make you feel shitty, nothing else. Because most people don't have their lives figured out, and it's not too late. We put those milestones to think, and it's too late. Now I need to stick to the job I have. I have to stick to the skills I have. I can't change. I was 21 when I believed that. I was graduating college, and at that moment I was like, man, I wish I didn't go to college. I wish I realized college was not the only option. Like maybe could have done something else. Because I thought I was too late. I thought I was stuck in where I was. I started identifying myself as maybe I'm shy, I'm scared, I'm fearful. Because one of the biggest things I wanted to do was approach strangers, have conversation with strangers, not be scared of approaching people, confronting people. But in my mind, when I saw the people around me, when I saw everyone, I thought, okay, this is who I am. I wish I took more public speaking when I was a kid. Because in my mind, I thought I was too late. But it only took me 5 months, half a year to change that. I have approached more than 150 people now because I started realizing, okay, it's not too late to change. It's not too late to be a better person. That's the mindset you gotta have, because it's never too late to improve. It's never too late to become a better person. I saw this quote it was really amazing. It was on Alex Hormozi, I believe. He said, the person you marry, and I add, the people you're friends with, should like the person you are right now, but also like the person you want to become. Because if you don't like the person right now, they just don't like you. But if they don't like the person you're trying to become, your friends, your spouse, they're going to hold you back. They're going to not let you become that person. That is the big thing. If you surround yourself with people who always think, okay, it's too late, I'm not going to be able to, you'll start thinking like that. That's how I thought. I thought at 21, I was done. I'm like, okay, this is who I am. But in less than a year, I could change. Now think of those amazing big goals you have. You can do them in 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, maybe 10 years. It doesn't matter how long it's going to take, because business and life is an infinite game. You're either going to win or you're going to die. If you die, you wouldn't care if you lost. If you win, all those losses just become the epic story you're going to say when you win. All of us have this thing that, oh, we want to be this guy or this girl who goes through life and gets every single challenge and every single milestone done and everyone appreciates us. That's never going to happen. Because if you get appreciated at every stage of your way, that means you're just living a mediocre life. The reason I always go back to mediocrity is because that's what tells us that it's too late. It's too late to do this. It's too late to do that. It's too late to change yourself. It's never too late. Because the only person that decides that you're going to change is you. Not your society, not your parents, not your friends, not your spouse. Only you. And if you give that power to someone else, you just lost the most valuable thing you own. Your principles, who you are. Because I thought, why am I forcing myself every week, every day to approach these strangers? Every single week. I'm scared. I'm anxious. I'm nervous. I literally talk in a high-pitched voice because I'm so scared. But I realized it opened a complete different level of opportunity. You can zoom out and you go, oh my God, there's so many amazing things that I did not realize exist. It's sort of opening a door that's really locked. You try a lot and then finally you can open it. The instant you open it, you see a world of opportunity. But you didn't realize that existed because you're narrow-minded, because you think, oh, this is what I need, this is what I need, this is what I need, this is what society tells me to do, this is what my parents tell me to do, this is what my wife tells me to do. And before you know it, something hits you even worse. That's regret. And I always think now, before I used to say, I hate regret. Now I start thinking at it as because it's an infinite game. Regret makes you realize that, oh, I'm regretting it now. I should change my actions. That way I don't regret it later. Because it's an infinite game. You're going to always keep going. You can take as many shots you want in goal till you win. But most of us are very scared to just make the first step because we care about being judged. We care about all of this. And I agree with you. I cared more about my judgment from my friends and strangers when I approach a stranger or when I approach a girl. When I approach a girl, I'm more scared to the people around who I've never met, who I do not know, who I do not care about. How would they judge me? And I realized it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. And that could go with anything. When you think it's too late, just think to yourself, okay, snap back. It's an infinite game. I will keep going. It's either I hold that baggage of regret with me or I try, because I could die trying, but at least I was trying. Because I realized when you look at yourself in the mirror, when nobody's watching, you could say one thing. I tried. And I know trying seems like you're not going to win. But when I mean try, is give your 100%. Actually try. Because most people just say they're going to try. To their friends, their family. Oh, I'm trying. I'm trying. You're not trying. And if you try, you'll start realizing that you'll chip away little by little. Like this hammer. You're going to chip away little by little. And at the end, you'll reach your goal. But if you don't even reach your goal, if you're that scared, then I'm like, Ron, it's so late. I can't to get this started. It's going to take me that long. You will be in a better place than you are right now. Because if you have to choose between two choices, a hard choice and an easy choice, the hard choice is the right choice. Because if the easy choice was the right choice, you would have already made that decision. That's the mindset you have to go with. Because if the easy choice was right, you would have not thought about the hard one. You know the hard one's the right one, but you're too scared because you think it's too late. You think of judgment. And I agree. I'm not saying fuck all the judgments. Just realize they're going to judge regardless. They're going to judge when you get that promotion. They're going to judge when you get fired. They're going to judge when you tried or you didn't try. And that is why it is not too late to take the leap, to keep going. If you're going, it's not too late. And if you've not started, just take the leap because it's never too late. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope this helped because I have been thinking about this for a long time. I used to think it's too late, and I'm really happy I was able to fix that mindset. So I really hope this video helped you. Thank you so much for watching.